guys, so today I'm bringing you my July favorites of 2016. First of all, I want to say that the reason why there was no June favorites video is because most of my June favorites had to do with KCON and K-pop, and so I feel like you guys have heard me talk enough about that, and so I didn't make a June favorites video. However, if you do want to know more about KCON and what I got up to there, you guys can check out my vlogs. I will leave a link to that playlist in the description below. And yeah, I hereby officially will stop talking about KCON because yes, it was amazing, and yes, I loved it, and I had a really fun time and everything. I feel like I've said everything I need to say about it, so yeah, I promise I will stop talking about KCON in my videos now. But yeah, anyway, moving on to my July favourites. The very first one is going to be a very obvious one, and that is Pokemon Go. Guys, if you've been following me on Twitter, if you watched my last life update video, then you know I am obsessed with Pokemon Go. I have literally been playing it non-stop since it came out, and I will admit, yes, Pokemon has officially gotten me to go outside when normally I wouldn't and look for Pokemon. And yeah, like, I just don't even know what to say, guys. This is literally everything that every Pokemon player has ever dreamed of, actually going outside and playing Pokemon. And yeah, I mean, it's just great. I mean, obviously Pokemon Go, we're still having some issues. Sometimes there are still server issues. There's a lot of issues right now with Pokemon tracking and stuff like that, so it's still not a perfect game. You still can't trade in it, you still can't like battle other players and things, but hopefully those are things that we are going to see in the future from Pokemon Go. I, for one, am really loving the game so far. I play it every time I leave the house. I just play it all the time, and I'm really obsessed, and I'm currently level 15, and so I have been moving up the ranks pretty quickly. As for taking Pokemon gyms, I'm not the best at that yet. I'm not really into fighting Pokemon gyms. I'm more about catching the Pokemon right now, but I have taken over at least 2 gyms so far, and so I plan to work on that, but so far, you know, that's what's going on. And also, this Thursday, me and Jasmine are going to see a screening of the first Pokemon movie. They're doing that in town, and we're going to dress up and stuff. And so that's going to be really fun. And yeah, so literally just this whole month of July has been about Pokemon, and I've been loving it. And also, they have recently put up the first season of Pokemon again on Netflix. And so you know I've been watching that because literally that was the time I really was into Pokemon. Like, my brother would always have Pokemon on the TV and I would always watch it with him. And so, yeah, that was really whenever I got into Pokemon, and I really love it. So, that has been my big favourite for the month of July. Another big favourite for the month of July has been something that I've mentioned in a video before again, and that is the band 17. So if you guys watched the 17 video I did with Jasmine during my countdown to KCON, then you know that Jasmine is in love with 17, and ever since making that video with her, ever since seeing them at KCON, I have become obsessed with 17, and I mentioned this in my last vlog as well, but guys, I just don't know how to explain to you the obsession with 17. Like, it has grown so much just in the last few days, and I've gotten really good at remembering all the members' names. I know I said that in that countdown to KCON video that I would be able to name all 13 members of 17 by KCON. That didn't happen, but guys, right here, right now, I'm pretty sure I could tell you who all 13 members are by looking at a photo. And I feel like you guys should be proud of me for that, because I didn't think that I was ever going to learn all 13 members' names, but I have. Literally, they recently started their tour, and so all these photos of them have been showing up on Tumblr, and Jasmine's been sending me loads, and I've been sending her loads, and like, literally the other night, me, Jasmine, and Nathan just sat and we're like on Tumblr together, sending each other photos of 17, because the whole, like, concept of Dark 17, I have no words to explain that, guys. It is just amazing, and so if you guys have not checked out 17, I recommend that you do, because they are amazing, and the concept of Dark 17 is even more amazing, and yeah. And also, like I said in my last vlog, my bias are still Jonghan and Mingyu, or Jonghan and Mingyu. Jonghan and Vernon, although I do like Mingyu. Mingyu's pretty nice. I kind of understand what Jasmine means now by saying that you can't pick a bias in 17 because they're all bias wreckers. It is very true, because like I set my mind on like Jonghan and Vernon, but then there's like the other members and you see them and you're like, oh, but they look good too. And so yeah, it really is hard to pick a bias in 17, and so I don't recommend it, but yeah, they're a really great group. And so been really loving 17 in July. Another thing that I've been loving that kind of goes along with that is just K-pop in general. Like since I came back from KCON, I've been listening to a lot more K-pop, and so I've really been enjoying that. I can't really say for sure whose music I really like the most. Obviously I really like 17's music. Another band that I really like listening to are Day 6. Before I went to KCON, Day 6 were the ones I listened to the most because they have some really good and catchy songs. And so yes, definitely been listening to a lot more K-pop recently, and I love that because KCON or K-pop is just really catchy, and so really been loving that as well. And yeah, so moving on to my other favorites, which are not K-pop related. The first one is my new computer keyboard. As you guys know, I did an unboxing of my new computer keyboard. It lights up and it's pretty and it's fancy and I just love it. I think it's kind of weird to say, but I really love typing. I really love the sound of typing, and I know that some people are the complete opposite and they hate that, but I love it. And so when I got a new computer keyboard, that's literally all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was type, and I've been loving it. So anytime I'm typing something on my computer, I appreciate it a whole lot more because I got a brand new keyboard and I love it, and hopefully it lasts me a long time. And so really been loving that this month. And finally, the very last thing I've been loving in the month of July is the TV show Gossip Girl. I'm not sure if this has been in a favorites video of mine before or not, but it definitely should have been because Gossip Girl is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I first watched it just after the series had ended back in 2012, and since then I've just been rewatching it. You know, whenever you get those times where you've either just finished like catching up on a new TV show, or you've just finished watching a TV show and you want to start a new one, but you don't want to start like a brand new one and you kind of just want to rewatch one of the old TV shows. Gossip Girl is one of those TV shows that I'll always go back to. It's kind of the same thing with Friends. Like, it's just one of those TV shows that you can watch over and over and never get bored of. And so yeah, that's why I love Gossip Girl. And I actually started watching Gossip Girl again last month because I was like hyping myself up to go to New York, and so because they filmed Gossip Girl in New York on location, so actual places in New York, I wanted to watch Gossip Girl and like get excited about what I would see in New York, and it definitely worked, that's for sure, because I got really excited when I was in New York and I got to see all those places that were in Gossip Girl. Definitely sitting on the steps of the Met was a highlight for me because I definitely felt like Blair Waldorf being on the Met steps. However, I gotta say that on the TV show, they kind of make it as though like no one really goes to the Met and like no one really sits on the steps. But when we were there, so many people there, guys. I don't know how Blair got that whole like section to herself, other than the fact they were filming a TV show. So obviously there was like a whole big like clearance around them so they could film. But like, you know, just like imagining Blair there, like owning the steps, I love it so much. And so I was really glad I got to be there, and I really love the show Gossip Girl. I actually watched the last episode a few days ago and it made me sad again because it was just remembering that it's over. I really wish they would make more episodes of Gossip Girl, or maybe even a Gossip Girl movie. That would be cool too. But yeah. So those would be all my favorites for the month of July. I feel like this video went really quickly, even though I rambled a lot about all my favorites, but I want you guys to understand that these are things that I am going to be loving for a long time, not just for the month of July, but literally all year round. These are things I can love and that I will love. And so, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And let me know in the comments below who your favorite member of 17 is. I'm going to put a photo of them on screen right now, and you guys have to decide who your favorite member is. And I know upon first glance it's really easy to pick just one of them, but once you like get into them and you start watching their music videos and stuff, it's not that easy. And so I wish you luck with picking a bias. And yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. I really think this looks so cool. Right now it's at the color blue. With using this style, I know that you can like adjust the brightness of it. So this is turning the brightness up, as you guys can see.